So if you'd like to warm up, I'm just doing a little movement where we're tapping our kidneys in the back and our organs in the front, digestive system, intestines, colon, etc. And then you can do a little more swinging. I've seen this called ringing the temple bell, which I love that name. Ah, beautiful. Smiling into your body. You can close your eyes if that seems right to you, or keep them open and take in the beauty that surrounds you. And let's come up to our chest. Good morning, my lungs, or good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night. Not sure what time it is in England, but thank you, thank you. My heart, my lungs, and still we are tapping our kidneys in the back. And then over the top, our shoulders sometimes carry stress, and so we're giving them a little love tap. You can let go, release. Whew. Feel free to vocalize. ah. It's all sound healing, right? As we vocalize our love, our relief, and then back down to the chest, and back down to the belly. And let's slow it down a little bit. I've got some seagulls joining me. You probably can't see them yet, but looking for a little chi this morning. And then shake it out. Okay, we are just about on to 7:30. So, as I mentioned earlier, welcome to everybody from wherever you are on this beautiful planet. I am Betsy McDonald. I've been with the Chi Center for probably 8 years or so, and I teach with Deepest Valley Qigong, which is my little online thing in the Eastern Sierra. And we're starting to get back together again in person, so that's exciting. So I'm up at Mono Lake and getting out of the heat, a little bit of a climate refugee. And so we'll be doing this outside. And can you hear me, Steph and Selena? Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's great,
Okay,
Betsy. We're
beautiful.
good.
Okay, wonderful. And I see it's just about 7:30, so we'll get started right away. Precious time that we have together. Let's go ahead and rub our kidneys. So our kidneys are towards our back in our beautiful bodies, our sacred bodies that we've been given on this earth. And our kidney system represents the water element. And I mentioned a few minutes ago that this is the new moon in Cancer, which is the water moon. And so we want to really focus on the water element of our bodies, which of course we're quite a bit water. I want to say, close to 80%. Our blood, our mucus, all this beautiful moving of fluids in our body. And also, we can think of chi as water as well. If there's a flow that goes on in our bodies of energy, as well as all the other fluids that are keeping us alive. And so, I was thinking today of there's a river in California called the Klamath River, and there's an agreement with the indigenous people and all the other entities that have to do with the dams on the Klamath, and they are going to be removed. So um, the flow is going to come back. The water is going to come back to a natural flow. The fish are going to thrive. The plants are going to thrive. And that's what Qigong does for us. We're removing the blockages of our energy flow. And so imagining that this beautiful ecosystem is going to be regenerated and enlivened. And so that's the image that I'm carrying with me today as we celebrate who we are as form, who we are as water, who we are as energy. So, I'm just looking around me, seeing seeing what little creatures are joining me today. This is, I'm at Lee Vining High School at their library with so far good internet. So let's roll our shoulders a few times. Welcoming in that energy flow in our shoulders. And let's roll it one more time. And this puts our arms in a good position, a good chi posture position. Our feet are mostly together, whatever's comfortable for you. And just remember that you can modify any of these positions and movements to serve where your body is today, even to the point of just imagining what we do as a practice. So relaxing your belly, relaxing your shoulders, lengthening your spine so you're a little taller. Chin is tucked in a little bit so the top of your head, the byway, is pointing up into the beautiful sky above. Knees are straight but soft. And bringing your mind into your body from that thinking mind into our feeling mind and into our bodies. And bringing your focus now down to your feet, the earthly gates, connected to the earth, and feeling the embrace of Mother Earth, allowing your attention, your awareness to go down into the earth and feeling rooted. You might even imagine roots going down into the earth, holding hands with Mother Earth. Relaxing, relaxing, and releasing into the earth, allowing her to hold you. Thank you, this beautiful planet. And then bringing your awareness up to your head and out into the sky above. The moon, the new moon, the sun, the stars, the planets, the mystery, the beyond, and opening to this energy as well. Noticing, imagining the energy of the universe and the energy of the earth merging within us and relaxing into that. And from the center of who we are, expanding out to the front of us, beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. Just feel that expansion, that connection with all of nature. And expanding behind us, beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. Feeling our connection with all that is behind us, including our ancestors. Thank you, thank you. And expanding out to the left, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, beyond the horizon. Opening to that expansion of our energy bodies. And expanding out to the right, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, beyond the horizons. And taking a moment to notice our connection to the waters. You may have a favorite lake or ocean or stream, creek, brook, pond. And just bring your mind to that beautiful place, that place of heart, that place of love. You might say out loud, thank you. And then bringing your awareness now, connecting that gratitude and those waters to your heart. And feeling your heart opening, opening, like a flower opens to the sun in the morning, and noticing your heart connected to all that is, connected to each other in this circle this morning, all around the globe, supporting each other, building this chi field together, knowing that we are held by this beautiful energy field of millions that have cultivated this field of love and connection and trust. And relaxing into that this practice and this mindset and intention connects us to this field of healing. So opening your eyes when you need to. We'll start with the opening of lift chi up, pour chi down. Turning our palms to face the back, connecting with, again, our ancestors, all that is the caravan of life from behind us to bring us to now, our awakened ancestors. And then turning wrists, palms facing the earth, connecting with our mother. And push forward 15 degrees, expanding down into the earth, giving Mother Earth a hug with our energy gates in our hands, and pulling back to each side. Push forward, expanding, loving the earth, the waters. Pull back, receiving, opening to that, receiving as well. Push forward, expanding, loving. Pull back, receiving the love. Reciprocity, relaxing your wrists, turn palms to face each other. Imagining that you're holding this ball of love, this ball of chi, this ball of light between your hands. And allowing your hands to come up in front of your waist. Palms facing your navel, middle finger pointing toward your navel. Pouring chi into Dantian, which is this energy center between our navel and our back. Imagine this flow of light, like a river of light flowing into our center of life force energy, relaxing and allowing that. Facing palms down, again connecting with the earth and reaching out to the horizon all around us. Connecting, connecting, and bringing your hands to face your back. This is Mingmen, gate of life. Pouring chi into Dantian through this gate of life. Moving hands up the spine and then under the armpits to Dabao. Middle finger, place Dabao. Pouring chi into the center of your chest. Relaxing your shoulders. Enjoying the flow. Opening the river of light within you. Restoring ecosystems to balance. Bringing elbows back, palms facing up and reaching out to the horizon. And then turning middle fingers in to face third eye, yin tong, pouring chi into the center of your brain, the Chenchi palace. Relaxing, allowing the river to flow. Enjoying. And then with palms facing up, opening out to each side and turning palms as you go till palms are facing down, connecting with the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Scooping this earth energy And bringing your hands up over the top of your head, all the way together. So palms are touching, and then reaching further upward, stretching, getting a little taller. Ah, and bringing hands down to the top of your head, to your byway. And then in front of your beautiful face, all those beautiful senses, connecting down to your heart. Ah, turning your fingers 3 times in one direction, blessing all that is around you, blessing each other. Ah, and then reversing and allowing the blessing to come to you. Sometimes we give and we forget to be open to receiving, and that's a practice as well. Mm. And now we're going to turn our fingertips downward and opening our hands around our navel. We're going to do a few moments of standing meditation. And you might bring your feet just a little bit apart, actually about hip distance apart, and bending the knees if that's comfortable for you. Tailbone pointing toward the earth and relaxing. Your weight is back on your heels, allowing yourself to breathe, lengthening the spine, and then bringing your focus to your hands, imagining you're holding a ball of light and it's halfway in and halfway out of your body so that you're have this energy ball that's resting with you, that's enlivening you. Relaxing and breathing. Tailbone toward the earth. Weight towards your heels. Ball of light. Smiling into your body. Then allowing your hands to drop to your sides. Straightening your legs. And just noticing the flow. Let's roll our shoulders once up and around to the back. And bringing our hands up once again to our hearts. And then releasing our hands and bringing them across our bellies, palms facing upward, and then spiraling the energy on the sides onto our upper waist so that your thumbs are touching your lowest rib and the fingers are in front. This first finger is grasping a little, the rest are very relaxed. So we're going to honor our kidneys in particular with hip rotations. Our kidneys represent, in Chinese medicine, the water element. So we are really celebrating the water element within us with hip rotations this morning. So bending your knees if that's a good position for you. And tailbone is pointing down toward the earth, relaxing your shoulders. And we'll start by just doing a little warm up for it. Let's bring our hips to the right and then to the left, to the right, to the left, back to center, forward, back, forward, back, and then back to center. Again, modifying anything that we do so that you're comfortable or comfortably challenged. Um, but we want you to be comfortable um, and move the energy as is okay for you to do in this moment today. And just by thinking about doing this, you are moving energy. So let's bring our hips to the right, forward, to the left, and back, keeping the chin tucked in. Right, forward, left, and back. And just continue at your own pace, closing your eyes if you're ready to do that, and noticing. I'm noticing I want my feet a little farther apart, so just adjusting your body to what's needed. And imagining your kidneys. Hello, my kidneys. I love you, my kidneys. Thank you, thank you. Just imagining that you are in every point of this circle. Your mind is totally immersed. If you think of it as a clock, every minute of this circle, your mind is engaged. Imagining your tailbone filled with light, drawing beautiful circles of light around your kidneys, like fireworks in celebration of the work our kidneys do for us, the creativity that our kidneys allow. The more we allow flow, the more creative we become. We are cautiously alert, but not fearful. Ah. And next time you come to the back, gently, gently reverse directions to the left, forward, right, and back. Noticing the circle might feel a little different, smiling into your body. Bringing the light from your tailbone throughout your abdomen as you circle, weaving this beauty of light in our internal organs, allowing them to work together in harmony. Allowing the flow of energy between our organ systems to restore the healthy ecosystem of our bodies. Flowing. Glowing. Resting anytime you need to, honoring your own body, this sacred gift we've been given to walk this beautiful planet. And slowing down a little bit, making your circles a little smaller. Noticing the change when you do that. Subtle, perhaps. And then coming to center, relaxing, noticing. With knees bent, if you can still do that. Bringing hips forward and up, really pulling in your core. Opening your spine, backward and up, forward and up. backward and up, forward and up, backward and up, forward and up, backward and up, forward and up, backward and up. Enjoying forward and up, backward and up, forward, up, backward, up, and mindfully coming back to center. Ah, and as though being pulled up by a beautiful thread from the heavens, straightening your legs so their knees are soft. And then bringing your feet together. And allowing your hands to drop down to your sides. Ah. And bringing hands out from your sides, fingertips pointing upward for just a minute of Chenchi, opening our heart, our lungs, our brain, and all our organ systems. So it kind of hits everything. And bringing our shoulder blades back toward each other like they're kissing, and then pushing out. Shoulder blades back and pushing out. We'll do this with Haula, all is well and getting better. Haula, 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 and hold. Enjoying. Allowing flow. Bringing elbows into your sides. And then just bringing your hands, one palm on top of the other, onto your belly. Grounding and centering it at Dantian, our center of life force energy. It's like our tree trunk. It's a good place to center. Even in the strongest of winds, the trunks of trees hold steady. This is our trunk, our place of steadiness and groundedness. Ah, relaxing. And allowing our hands to come to our sides and then bringing them up in front of our heart. And bowing in gratitude for Source, for this life, for this planet, for the waters. For our own inner teacher bringing us here this morning to this practice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may our practice be of benefit to ourselves, to each other, to the waters, to the lands, to this beautiful planet. Haula. And another part of unblocking flow and getting our rivers moving is dancing. So we have our DJ Stephanie getting us ready to dance. pop into gallery view and see everybody. Go for it. Ah, thanks for coming to our dance party. So, oh, that's not as good a background, but I'm trying to get in the shade here. Um, okay. All right. Um, so we're going to do a meditation for about 15 minutes this morning called La Chi, and probably most of you, excuse me, I have to hydrate. I need to work with the waters in my body. Mm, I have a gratitude sticker on it to remind me. Mm. So do get some water if you have that close by. So La Chi is a way that that when I say that I've got different people in my family going through a variety of things right now, and when I say I'm praying for you, La Chi is generally what I do. That's part of my uh, lineage, if you will, and so it's a way to focus our energy and attention and intention on ourselves, on each other, on the world, and um, and it's a very simple practice that you're just opening and closing your hands. Probably most of you know La Chi. And so sometimes you can, if you want to be specific and send La Chi to your heart, cross the mountains, whatever you want, but you're basically focusing these beautiful energy gates in the palms of our hands, these human gates, and working with the energy, the light that we have, that we can direct with our intention. So we'll just start with simple. Oh, I just wanted to show you one thing my beloved teacher Ellie taught me is that even if you're somewhere and you'd want to be pretty subtle, you can do La Chi with your thumbs. You can even do it just with your intention, but um, I love that little hint. So let's go ahead and just again reconnect to the earth and the sky and the energy all around us. Relaxing. And then you can bring your hands kind of in front of your belly. I just at a picnic table, so it's a little harder to do this, but there we go. Um, and um, and just start with opening and closing. Imagining the light between your hands expanding and gathering. condensing, becoming brighter, expanding, gathering. And continue at your own pace for right now, knowing that we are energy beings and we have the power to expand and to gather our energy bodies to heal ourselves, to heal each other, to heal the world. And there's a couple chants that we sometimes do with La Chi. One is Hao La, all is well and getting better. And the other is Kai He, which basically is just focusing on expanding and gathering. And this morning we'll do Hao La, and you'll continue the chant. I may be calling out certain places for healing, and you can do the same within your own heart and your own mind, calling out places and people and yourself. So let's start with Hao La. Hao La, Hao La, Hao La, Hao La, Hao La, for the waters. Hao-la, 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 for the waters within us. Howla, 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 howla. All energy dams removed. Howla. Howla, 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 and hold, imagining this light between your hands. Mindfully bringing this light up to your heads. Imagining this ball of light surrounding your head, removing all blockages to your energy flow. Howla, 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 and holding. And mindfully bringing hands down to your heart, connecting heart to mind. unblocking, flow, opening, original flow, original light, restoring ecosystems of our heart. Hala, 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 opening. Hala, hala, allowing blessing. Hala, 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 and hold. And bringing your hands back down to your navel area, still in La Chi position, and bringing this light to any place within you that needs healing, any person, any animal, any land, any waters that you would like to bring into this intention for healing. How much, how many can fit into this ball of light? It's pretty infinite, so bring it all in. All is well and getting better. Hala, 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 and hold. And for those who we've forgotten or who we don't know need healing, who haven't told us, who tend to try to work through things themselves, let's do a little La Chi for them. Howla, howla. The light knows where to go. Howla, 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 howla for each other on this call. Howla, 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 and hold. And as we're holding each other in our hearts and in our minds, let's do a howla blessing for each other. So if we can go into gallery view and open up our mics, so unmute if you'd like to do a cacophonous howla. Okay. All right. Yeah, just go for it. Don't wait for other people. So here we go. Howla, howla, howla. Beautiful. Oh, and now bring it all in. Bring it all in. Oh, bring these beautiful howlas into your heart. Into your heart, feeling the love. And then into your belly. Ah. Allowing the blessing in. Beautiful. Oh, that was juicy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Betsy.
Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you.
Stephanie and everybody.
So I know Selena has a few announcements, and then yeah.
Great. If you can all mute again, that would be lovely since you're pros at Zoom nowadays. Okay, so again, if you signed in a little bit late, Sarah is with Master Mingtong on another Zoom line leading the weekend workshop that started today. Started about 9 o'clock, about 15 minutes ago. And I just would like to let you know that if that is at all interesting to you, you can still sign up until after the QFLM coaching session today. So in other words, if you are moving from here to the QFLM coaching session, then you can seamlessly move right into the weekend workshop if that's of interest to you. So I think Stephanie's going to share the banner just to give you the link in case it's a last minute decision that you want to make. So the URL I've just put in the chat, and you can also just type it in, chicenter.com/retreat. So that will take you to the page to register for both the workshop for this weekend and the 7-day retreat that starts next weekend. So again, we've got a nice crowd there. We're real excited. Master Mingtong is very, very happy to be focusing more on lift chi up, pour chi down, which I know we practice here on Chi TV quite often. So again, it's going to be a great summer event, and don't delay if you want to join us there. And I'll be over there in a while too. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here this week and every week. and sending many blessings to you along your journey. Bye for now.